What's up my fellow dragons, Scooch here, and welcome back to another video. Today I am starting a new series which is going to be of devlogs, which are basically me every now and then giving you updates on games I am making and stuff, and what I accomplished in the time of since the time of the last video. So, just to give you some backstory, as Ludum Dare ended, I had this idea in my head for a game. So lately I've been playing Mario Galaxy, which is a great game. I love Mario, so I loved it. And I thought, you know what? It would be really cool to have gravity switching in a 2D platformer. And I know this has been done before with games like V, or however you pronounce it, but I wanted to try it out for myself and see what I could come up with. So right now, the project is called Star Chaser. I got the idea from a song of the same name. So basically, what I have so far is that you're a character who is like an astronaut, and there's this whole galaxy, and there's this one star at the center of the galaxy that is giving power to basically the whole galaxy. But then these bad guys come, and they somehow are able to transfer its power so that no one else has power on any other planets except for those bad guys. And then my astronaut character will have to stop them. I'm not sure, the specifics of the plot yet, but that's what I've got so far. So the main character, like I said, is an astronaut. I made his eyes go on the outside of the helmet just because I thought that would be fun, makes him look cuter. And he's also got a little blaster that he will be able to shoot electricity beam things out of. We'll see how that'll look later. I haven't animated that in yet. And I gave him a run animation. This was hard for me to do. I am really not good with run cycles and animating yet, so if it doesn't look the best, that's why. As you saw in my Ludum Dare game, my run animation for my main character was literally 2 frames because I did not want to animate a running cycle. But for this game, I felt the need to give him a run cycle because he's more of a complex looking character than the one for Ludum Dare, and a 2-frame run cycle wouldn't work for this guy. I also designed the star. I gave him a cute little smile. I don't know if I'll change his design over time, but that's what I'm going with for now, and I like it. And then I designed a couple of enemy characters. I really don't know what the enemies are going to end up like yet, but I designed a lizard-looking, upright standing character that wields a gun, and he's got like teeth, and he looks kind of derpy, honestly. And I designed this just plain old snake. Nothing special about him or anything, but I'm just drawing creatures down that I think might work in my game. I also drew a spider-like character that might work well. It looks kind of alien-like. As for the actual development so far, I haven't really gotten much done. All I've done so far is just imported the character sprites, the movement and everything into it. I'm not finished with that. I kind of want to make it a little more momentum based than it is right now, because right now when you hold down the move button and then let go, he just stops immediately. It makes the game feel like slightly too sensitive, in my opinion. And so basically you could just run around and move inside this plain room. I really haven't done much yet, but hopefully that'll change. I've been busy. I just finished up a couple of my classes, so hopefully now I'll be able to work on this a little bit more. And for most of this time I've just been brainstorming anyway, trying to plan out as best I can before I get into this. So basically what I'm thinking of doing in terms of gameplay is having it so when you hit a button, you'll be able to flip the gravity. So I'm trying to think of cool ways that you can platform by switching gravity around and influence platforming in that way. Or maybe you can have sections of the game where, like, for example, in Super Mario Galaxy, there's 2D sections, and there are areas where your gravity is one direction, and then if you go out of that area, it switches to the other direction, which are indicated by arrows. So I'm just going to keep brainstorming on the gravity thing right now. I'll just implement basic stuff into my game. That way I can change everything if I want to. I'm not going to go too far into the developing yet until I have more planned out what I want to do and how to do it. Because the worst thing is when you program a bunch of stuff and then just end up having to remove it and restart it all anyway. So I always try to plan out as best I can beforehand. So that's pretty much all I have planned so far, guys. I'm not going to make this a super huge project. When I'm still learning development, I don't want to take on a huge project. So I'll probably be developing this for like a few months or something, just adding whatever I can to it and try not to take it too far. So that's all I really had to say. I will update you guys again pretty soon on how my game is coming along, so I hope you look forward to that. If you guys have any ideas for my game or anything, let me know in the comments. I'm obviously totally up for ideas. So I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more awesome gaming content, and I will see you all later.